What's up, everybody? Everybody's favorite nomadic urban survivor, James here. See, you got your dog over there in the foreground getting some chow, wasn't really thinking when I chose this spot, but it makes a good little video here. You see it around. There's a couple different plaques on the wall there. Here in Old Sacramento, there's a statue up the road there. I'm going to talk about here in a minute, and spin back around. See that building all the way back there in the back, the little brick one, is California State Railroad Museum. Sacramento's got a big history with the river front there, being down there in the Sacramento River, the railroad running through here, and yeah, it's basically a tourist attraction now, high dollar market. But there's another thing that Sacramento has a link to here in West Sac, or not West Sac, Old Sacramento, my fault. And that is, sorry, motorcycle. And that is something called the Pony Express. Many of us learned about this in history class. And as you can see, what the Pony Express is it was an overland mail service for the U.S. Postal Service, I guess, delivering the mail from Sacramento, California to St. Joseph, Missouri. And I'll get to that here in a minute, but there's a plaque over here. I'll show you. Nice little granite plaque in the wall. Ironically, right up above us, I'll get back to that. That is actually the off-ramp coming into J Street here in Sacramento off of Interstate 5 going south-ish. But this lady here, her plaque reads, I'll zoom in there a little bit so that you can see it. There's her plaques here. She is the reason, or responsible for reasoning for the statue up the road here. Can't really show you the statue. I'll do a real quick video of that here in a minute when I leave here. But she's responsible for that. And then this over here, I'm going to try and zoom in a little better. So if that's not going to work, hold on. Get back to these ones. These three guys over here. The Pony Express was only in existence from 1860 to 1861. These three gentlemen on the left, and I probably use that term loosely, is the three founders and operators of the Pony Express: Russell, Majors, and Waddell. I can probably find their first name somewhere if I look hard enough, but it shows the ramp or the route there. It starts there in Sacramento, goes to Friday Station, Nevada, then on to Salt Lake City, Utah, Fort Laramie, Wyoming. Then it's Julesburg, Colorado. What was that? Sorry, I got road noise coming. Then it's Fort Kearney, Nebraska, Marysville, Kansas, and then St. Joseph, Missouri. And then got a little picture of the Pony Express rider there on his horse. And that up there states that 120 celebrated riders rode 650,000 miles with only one rider killed by Indians, one schedule not completed, and one male lost. So, yeah, I mean, you had to be pretty badass for that. I mean, I don't really know how far it is from Sacramento to St. Joseph, Missouri, but yeah, you had to be pretty badass to make that trip. I don't think you made the whole trip. You probably made it in segments. Who knows? I'm not sure how that really worked. But then you have getting back to the wall here. Then you have the little Pony Express guy there on the medallion, on the coin. And over here it talks about Old Sacramento. Old Sacramento was founded in December 1848 by John A. Sutter Jr. Sacramento was an outgrowth of Sutter's Fort, established by his father, Captain John A. Sutter, in 1839. State capital since 1857 or 1854. My fault. It was a major distribution point during the gold rush, a commercial and agricultural center, and a terminus for wagon train, stagecoach, riverboat, telegraph, Pony Express, and the first transcontinental railroad. Huh. I've lived in Sacramento almost 7 years. I just learned more about the city of Sacramento reading that plaque than I did the whole time I was here. But, sorry, you got road noise behind me. Then up there we have, what is that? It's a Pony Express plaque placed at the western terminus of the Pony Express, April 4th, 1963. So, then we got Sophie's Comstock. That's the lady down there, the other lady, Gracie. She was part of that. She helped get the statue up the road here. So, and then come over here. What's this one here say? Sorry, I got a little bit of shade on this one. Trying to get some better lighting. But that's the BF Hastings Bank Building, western terminus of the Pony Express. This structure, erected in 1952 to 1953, was occupied during the night by the 1852 to 53 was occupied by the 1850s by the BF Hastings Bank, Wells Fargo, and various state official, Sacramento Valley Railroad, the Alta Telegraph Company during April 1860, May 1861, the Alta Telegraph Company and its successor, the California State Telegraph, were the agents here for the Central Overland Pony Express, owned and operated by the firm of Russell, Majors, and Waddell. From this historical site, the first overland journey eastward of the Pony Express was begun April 4th, 1860. Then it goes on to talk about California had historical register plaque and everything. And then over here, you have another little plaque talking about the Pony Express Western Terminal. The BF Hastings Bank Building here has been designated a historical national landmark. So, building ain't here anymore. Like I said, it's the off-ramp for I-5 South. But hey, they got a plaque here. But yeah, this is a really cool little spot. They got a couple little benches here. You see Country Dog Land there. Got a bench here. Got an old watering trough there. You'll even see the horse-drawn carriages up the road there if I can zoom in a little bit. So, and the Pony Express statue is that there in the background. I'll walk up there real quick and show you that. And then I'll be with you in a few. I'm just gonna walk up her. Ganja, stay, watch the house. But I'm just gonna cut off. Yeah, it's like a little grassy area here. I'll zoom back out real quick and come up, sit on the rocks or something. Walk your dog, do whatever. But if you're gonna walk your dog, clean up after your dog. That's just respect for the next guy. But then you see some trees here, old sycamores. But come around. Got a couple of benches here. Then yeah, you come up. Big old Pony Express guy. I don't know why he's facing west or south. Yeah, kind of facing west if he was going east, but it's the thought that counts, right? So, and come around here, you see the rider on the horse. He's got a little plaque over here. Talks about the Pony Express, and then it goes on. It says statue commemorates the glory of the Pony Express, which started here at 10:45 a.m. April 4th, 1860, when Sam Hamilton galloped into a blinding rainstorm on the first lap of the 1,966-mile trip to St. Joseph, Missouri. During its 18-month existence, its 120 riders and 500 ponies carried 3,500 pieces of mail, with the loss of but one pouch. This venture, founded by Russell Majors and Waddell, ended California's isolation from the rest of the Union. So, yeah, that circle around here a little bit. That's pretty fucking badass. I mean, you see all this running around, and
I'm taking a picture of you.
yeah, no, that's all right. Pretty sure that's why they got the fence there. So, yeah, that's pretty cool. So, I'm gonna get back down here. As I was saying, that right there is I-5 South. That there is the on-ramp coming around the corner to J Street. And matter of fact, I'm going to actually go shoot another video here real quick of a spot. It's just a little marker kind of like this one here that talks about the it was an ad that was posted in the newspaper, I guess, at the site. I guess there used to be a hotel there, which was where they were doing the interviews for the Pony Express. So I'm going to go. That one goes hand in hand with this one, so I'm going to go finish packing up Ganja's stuff. And, oh, look, there's a horse-drawn carriage right there. But, yeah, and you notice, while I'm thinking about it, take this little minute. Oops, sorry, almost dropped the phone. But all the buildings here have that little historical Wild Western feel. And here's an interesting fun fact about Sacramento. Sacramento is a river city. River cities had a tendency to flood back in the old days. Well, after they had rebuilt a couple of times, they decided when it flooded the last time, why don't we just rebuild everything up? So you can actually, they have tours here that you can take, and they talk more about the history. But these buildings are all actually built up one level higher. They raised everything just up, first floor, forget about it. Second floor was now ground level. So it was basically how that worked when they rebuilt everything. So, and the entire city of Old Sacramento is registered as a historical site, I guess, and I guess it's registered as a state park here in California as well. But yeah, it's kind of a big tourist attraction. So, but yeah, as I was saying, You'll see the horse-drawn carriages there in the back. So, but yeah, I'm gonna finish packing up Ganja, and he's got an ear infection again. Unfortunately, next month he's got to go and have some blood work done, see if it's a thyroid problem or something. But yeah, I'm gonna get packed up. Like I said, I'm gonna shoot that other video real quick about that other spot with the historical landmark there. And as always, leave you with a parting shot here. That right there, ladies and gentlemen, is a piece of American history. You know, you keep wanting to tear down all these monuments for Civil War for whatever stupid reason you can come up with. You know, if we're going to tear down American history, why don't we tear down this? This is American history here too. So, why don't we just go and start tearing down all our records of American history? But, as always, like, comment, subscribe, and share. Happy trails. Be safe. I will see you down the road. This is your favorite nomadic urban survivor, James, and I am out of here. Peace.